EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Commonwealth of Massachusetts and Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, where the keeper of the light sounds the fog bell to signal it's time for football. Coming up, two teams ready to square up. It's the Buffalo Bills and the New England Patriots. Kicker Tyler Max has us ready to start, and off we go from Foxborough. To return, it's Antonio Gibson. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So here come the Patriots, and Greg, they are led by their second-year quarterback, the number 3 overall pick in 2024 out of North Carolina. It's Drake May.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year 2. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work through. In year 2, a full offseason, really understanding the playbook. Things have kind of slowed down for you. I feel like year 2 is a really good indicator of what long-term success looks like for any young quarterback.
That's complete to Stephon Diggs. From up and down, just shy of the 40. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 7. They'll run it here with Antonio Gibson. That's a short pickup to about the 47. Matt Milano there to stop it.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
On 3rd and 2, it's May. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
The Bills offense heading out, and they are led by the MVP of the National Football League, 29-year-old quarterback Josh Allen in the prime of his career.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, but on the sideline, on the defense, the coaching staff. Everyone is better as the result of him being your quarterback.
It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
First down, Bills.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
That's complete to his tight end. It's Dawson Knox.
Brings up 2nd and inches.
enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. From the gun, throw here for Allen. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
That one pinballs around, but is incomplete. James Cook, the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And this will be incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. To throw again, it's Allen. He's going to look downfield once again. He's got it! And he's out of bounds. Mark him down right at the 10-yard line. Big-time play there for Buffalo. Now Mike Vrabel, none too happy with that last decision, and out comes the challenge flag.
The previous play is under review.
At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Allen going to give it to Cook. Mark down the 6. Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. That one taken in. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown, Bills. Tyler Bass now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Bills will take a 7-0 lead.
Patriots nothing.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. On the return, here comes Gibson. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Stevenson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
2nd and 10. We'll go right back to Stevenson. Fighting off tackles, pushing his way forward. Good gain of about 4.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
3rd down, they need 5. Working out of the gun, it's May. He'll look deep here for Diggs. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
So I don't hate this call, Mike. You think it's 3rd and short, everyone's at or near the line of scrimmage. There's a lot of green grass downfield in the passing game. Traditionally, though, I'm a little more comfortable with this call when you've made the decision that even if it falls incomplete, you're going for it on 4th down. So I don't love 3rd and short bomb punt. I do love 3rd and short, okay, you failed, I'm going to go for it on 4th down.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Bills offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick 1st down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Now Allen on 1st down. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
One quarter in the books. The Bills with the early advantage. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 2. As we are ready to get back underway. Hook with a 1st down and much more. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Bills 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
A quick slant, looked in by Moore. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 14.
14 on the pickup. 1st down, Buffalo.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. This one caught right side by Knox. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on first and goal. Second and goal. Davis. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is third and goal.
This is a play, Mike, that makes me want to run down there, throw on a uniform, and try to help out. I mean, I think at this point, I could help clear enough room to get 1 yard. Heck, I might be able to get 1 yard myself. That's disappointing that they're unable to capitalize.
And on third down, that ball incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dawson Knox. And it'll be fourth and goal coming up.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3? You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
So after the made field goal, Bass is back out there to kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. Whoa. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with first and 10. Douglas in motion. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
So they go backwards on first down. Here's second and 13. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He'll locate his big target, Henry, over the middle. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We're back to Foxborough after this. Here now, 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, here's May. He'll find his tight end, that's Henry. 11 yards on the pass there. First down, New England.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. And it'll bring up second down.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long, and this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet, but I can promise you they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
Throwing on third down is May. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And that'll be intercepted by Tre'Davious White. Still on the move. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown.
And Mike, and as bad as things seem, especially after that last play, the key to playing quarterback in this league, if you're going to allow bad plays to lead to more bad plays, you're not going to last very long. So it's the value of, hey, can you win the next play and then the play after that? Those are the guys that really make it in this league, and we're going to get a good test of it right here.
Pass now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Bills move further out in front. It is now 17-0.
Patriots nothing.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, here comes Gibson. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin then. The Patriots offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They trail this one 17-0 now. Really need to find some inspiration, some momentum on this drive as they'll begin here with first down. The throw is May. He'll find his man, that's Kendrick Bourne. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. New England going to take their second timeout as the clock will stop at 45 seconds to go until halftime.
At the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Throwing now is May. That's caught downfield by Diggs. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
First down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Open man, Demario Douglas. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their third and final timeout, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Set to go now on 1st and 10. It's the tight end Henry in motion. May to throw again. Left side, he's got Henry.
Hayes pass. Complete to Hunter Henry. A 2-yard gain.
So, halftime straight ahead. And we go down to Scott Hansen, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Second half drawing near. So good to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. On the return, it's Brandon Codrington. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. James Cook and the rest of this Buffalo offense head back out. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around. They've made him a real weapon in the passing game. First and 10, and it's Allen. To the left side, it's caught by Shakir. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. First down. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and it's two nice plays to begin this drive.
Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
Allen going to keep it on his own read. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That pass play, good for 22. Good for a Bills first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Here's Allen now on first and 10. That's brought in by the tight end, Knox. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down.
Mike, I can't tell you how many corner routes I caught throughout my career, and there's really an art to it. At the top of the break, you have to give the quarterback what they call an indicator step. That's your cut, where you set your angle, and then once that ball's out, go chase it down, and in this case, he's able to pick up the first down.
Brings up second down.
It is second and 6. Out of the gun, here's Allen. And he'll take this one in. Josh Allen, touchdown Buffalo. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. Now Bass to tack on the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills are able to extend out to a 24-0 lead. Scott, thanks. I bet you it's two different, very different, in fact, halftime speeches from the head coaches as we get set for half number 2. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. On the return, here comes Gibson. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Patriots offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. The play fake, it's May. That's into the hands of Diggs. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Quickly out to Diggs. They're going to work this down inside the 45. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
The motion man here is Bourne. May to the air once more. Open man there, it is Bourne. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
10 at the 31-yard line.
It's the tight end Henry in motion. They'll run on first down with Stevenson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Bass might have even lost a yard there.
And this play, Mike, is really just the epitome of what we've seen this entire game. They have not been able to get anything going offensively. It almost seems like they've been operating going in reverse the entire day. In this case, another run, another loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's May. Back to the outside. He's got Diggs. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Working out of the gun. It's May. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. From Mario Douglas. Touchdown, New England. Touchdown here in the 4th quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for 2. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the 4th quarter.
So now May and the Patriots going to line up and go for 2.
The Patriots
To throw now, May. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Bills 24, Patriots 8.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Now Cotrington to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. James Cook and the rest of this Buffalo offense head back out, and he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. He'll start on the ground with Cook, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals. Like, they love to rush the passer. They have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Here's 2nd and 9. Now it's Allen. They'll set up the screen to Cook. Finding room at midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. The screen works for 10 yards and a 1st down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 2. A carry for Cook. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll go with the sneak, and he is going to have a Bills 1st down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that 1st down, but this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the 1st down.
On the zone read, a handoff here to Cook. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike, and they came into the game saying we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
He'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Still first down.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Allen going to make the read and hold on here. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. It is 2nd and 9. They'll drop the throw. That's going to be caught by Kincaid. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. From the gun, here is Allen. To the goal line is in. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Bills.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Extra point try by Bass. It's up and through. And the Bills will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. A return now from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Patriots offense ready to get back at it. Things not looking good. But see if we can get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Out of the gun, here's May. This one broke out. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Pass completed to Douglas. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and that's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
New England going to take their second timeout. It comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Here's May again. That one taken in by Douglas. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
To throw again is May. That's complete to Diggs.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop, and that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their third and final timeout, and they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. They're going. It's May. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be brought down. 24-yard pickup as they convert on 4th down. So a road win here for the Bills. They're able to get the job done in front of a hostile crowd as they come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.